Hey there, everybody. Welcome to Confessions. Everyone wants to confess. Not everyone wants to hear them. Today, I'm joined by my best friend, David Thornton. Welcome.
Father, thank you
for
David having Thornton. Me here during Confessions.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were correcting me saying, call me a father as well.
That's what I do everywhere I go.
As a father, you always bring up every conversation started with, as a father.
At Coles.
Of
course, I've got 2 litres of milk. As a father, this is the quantity I need.
This is the quantity that I insist on getting. Now, David Thornton, you have just, and I love to really over-enunciate your name, because you've got so many goddamn letters in there.
Thank you for giving me the right accent of my Flemish past.
Thornton. Thornton. Because there aren't many Thorntons. Have you met many Thorntons in your time?
I'm trying to remember. I mean, a lot of my family.
Yeah, a lot of your family. Yeah, they're pretty Thornton heavy.
First on, yeah. Actually, now that I've cast my mind to it, ridiculously so. I'm trying to think if I've met Sigrid Thornton.
Yeah.
Are
you a Sea Change fan?
Dad used... No, it kind of passed me by that one.
All right, brutal. I'll cut that bit out.
Yeah, please.
She's on every episode.
Oh, no. I've done it.
You've done it.
I did like a man from Snowy River.
Oh, there you go. No, she's back. She's back. It's fine. Yeah, you got her.
And Dad used to always say Auntie Sigrid just as to wind us up. But I'm trying to think if I've actually met her somewhere in the biz. I don't know.
It's a good opener for a conversation with her.
Like, you would think we'd be a bit like, Thornton.
A bit chummy.
Thornton.
Yeah. Hated Sea Change, but I really like Man from Snowy.
Get this guy out of my green room.
Now, what's your new show about? Because you've been touring this year so far.
Yeah.
And you've done, like, the last few years, you've done a brand new show.
Yeah, for better or worse.
Yeah, you finding it hard to still continually do a new show every year?
Well, as a father, you're just waiting for your children to do more dumb shit.
Just waiting. That's why you get so much milk.
Yeah.
You're pouring it all over the floor.
For the love of God, do something. Yeah, mate. It's been good, the tour. Genuinely been great, going to all the major cities and working it all out. So, yeah, I can't complain. I've just finished on Sunday.
Yeah.
I was up in Brisbane. Oh, I love Queenslanders. I was up there during Magic Round. I'm not sure if you're a sport
No, I'm not. What's the Magic Round? Well, I love magicians, so this is going to be great.
This is where all the rugby league games get played in Brisbane.
All of them?
For the whole round, all in Suncorp Stadium.
Oh, wow. Okay. So how long does that take? Is that like over a week or something?
Over a weekend. I think
okay.
Could have been Thursday's the first game. That's literally when I was there. Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
So just skip your shows and just watch?
It was really like watching men in rugby league jerseys versus lime scooters and going, who's going to win here? They are maggot.
Yeah.
I think that gutter's looking at me. I reckon I'm going to take it down with me head.
With me head. So when you were there, did you go and take in every game? Were you mad about it?
I was staying with Dan Connell. I'm sure friend of the show.
Great friend of the show. Best friend of the show.
Yeah, and he loves rugby league. He used to be a pretty good junior, I think.
Did he really?
Yeah.
I would believe anything if you said it about Dan Connell. I'm a big fan of Dan Connell.
He's such a lovely bloke. When he was telling me, because his dad was a rugby league coach.
Yeah.
So he played in juniors, but he did say, I don't have the bill for it. And because
he's a great Dan Connell impression.
Thanks, mate. And would you like a tea? Sorry, Dan. It's just me.
You also do the best Dave Hughes in the biz.
Mate, last week I got asked twice to go on radio because he was on, and then I got to call in and go, "G'day, Hughesy."
What, did you know every time that it was you straight away?
Oh, Jesus, don't know again, innit? And I'm like, yeah, mate. I'm trying to get some of that sweet cash that you earn.
The Hughesy cash. Would you ever go to a tribute act as Dave Hughes?
Yeah, but again, I would be a Timu version of it.
Yeah, but pretty good though.
You know, he bought some apartments. I'm living in one of them.
Your hot crowd never forget that. Good on you, good on me. Good on you, good on me. Your hot crowd never forget that. That's my favourite. The padding is incredible with Dave Hughes. But yeah, so you're imagine going on the road and you're just like Baba, but you're just doing Dave Hughes' material.
Yeah, it'd work out, wouldn't it?
Work out great. It's great material. And your ticket price is even more expensive than Dave Hughes'.
I'll have to pay him commission.
Pay him commission. Yeah, these bills aren't cheap.
What do you
as
want,
a father,
guys?
I know. Yeah. As a father, you need to charge that commish. But so you're on tour right now. You finished the show pretty much, but you're doing a few more shows.
A few more extra shows. Oh, this is your gigantic dog that is next to us.
Was the warning enough? Because I mean, I've had him for a while, but you haven't been to my place in a while. I didn't have the dog last time.
Yeah,
that I saw you. He's a big dog enough of a warning?
I mean, I wish you'd said I've actually got some brewery horses in.
I've got my stable.
It is a giant dog.
It is a giant dog. People get shocked. Even though I say he's a big dog, people really go crazy when they see him.
Is he like human weight? When I say that, like 60 kilograms?
He's 45. Because I got him weighed today, so I know exactly. He's 45.
What'd you get him weighed?
Well, he was the vet. I didn't just get him weighed. I take him in to get weighed every week.
If I need to re-stump this house,
Yeah.
mate.
I just need to check every day that he's not putting on any weight. Diggs, come on. That's enough of that. Come on.
No,
He's
Diggs
a
can
friendly
do what he
guy.
wants.
He can do what he wants. But yeah, so the new show. So you're doing some more dates as well?
Doing some more dates, yeah. Then we'll do one-offs for later in the year.
Yeah.
And we'll soon be announcing that kind of stuff. And then back again, mate.
Because you're a very early adopter of the social media. You were doing clips before other people. Really, in Australia, really took on with doing clips and stuff. Like, is that hard? Do you find that constant churning of finding out what you're doing on stage and versus what you're putting in the show? Are you doubling up on a lot of material? Are you finding that a difficult world to kind of adjust to?
Not doubling up on material, but yeah, it is a ravenous beast. But I mean, you run this podcast, mate.
Oh my God. With the ravenous beast.
Yeah, literally. So you keep contributing to it. It's a content machine. But then Tommy Dasilo, I'm sure another friend of the show, he described it to me really well, where he said, if you've been told 20 years ago that you had your own TV channel to put out whatever you wanted, you go, yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
So you do it.
Yeah.
And so you throw it all out and see how it goes. I'm not sure.
You can have a TV show and not get paid, but you can put up whatever you want to do. If you could have that, if that's your dream, sure.
Well,
I'm just fighting on Tommy's advice. Really going hard on Tommy for no reason.
I know the structure of this show is obviously we're finding people on the internet.
Oh, yeah.
As they're writing whatever they are.
Yeah.
Do you think it's a good or a bad thing that we've now grown a bit of a callous to people abusing other people and yourself? You know, it's funny on social media where now you get ripped and go, oh, yeah, I guess.
I even got a comment this morning that I put up a sketch with Joel Creasy and Joel wrote back to the person, but all they wrote was, and the point is... It was just a comedy sketch.
Yeah.
And it's so funny that... and this was like she felt like a drunk auntie vibe. Like she had a drunk auntie vibe about it. And I was like, I just wanted to write back, you found your way over here from Facebook, because that's where most of those people comment. I think it has gotten to a point, like I took a year off doing this podcast. Like I took a whole year off.
Okay.
So the Reddit has really, it was a mess while I was away, let me tell you that much, because I was cleaning it up, bringing in, different confessions to this podcast all the time. Now I go in and I'm like, wow, it's like a real cesspit. A real cesspit, and it's gotten worse since I've been away, because the people now... Reddit used to be a beautiful place, Dave. I'm sure you know this. A beautiful place where you can just comment whatever you want. You can write whatever you want. But now people...
Cleanse the soul.
And you just put it out there. But now people like to comment on all of the confessions as well. And there's a lot of go fuck yourself. And there's no I guess there's no people trying to help other people now, which it used to be. It used to be kind of more of, and it's wild to say, but it used to be a bit more of a supportive community. And now all of that's gone. It's just people going, go fuck yourself, Margaret.
Bare knuckle brawling.
Yeah.
Maybe you need to move across to like a whirlpool or something where it's all tradies. I believe that's the notice board for tradies where all people
Is that
going...
Whirlpool?
Yeah, people go, oh,
There's a guy called Nugget.
My toilet's clogged. And it is just tradies. Oh, mate, I think what do you need to do here, mate?
Yeah.
It's nothing but just really nice blokes.
Oh, great. Cool. Well, my favourite one at the moment is it's like singles in a different area. So it's like singles in Ballarat, and it's just a whole thing. Not because I'm prowling, but I'm, and I don't usually say me flirting with people is prowling. I think that's where I'm coming unstuck.
You've got a king for Ballarat.
That's right. But yeah, but it just comes up as like...
Have you visited Sovereign Hill?
Sovereign Hill,
You can visit my pants, thanks very much.
Yeah. But I'm just, but it's like people of, your singles of Menian or whatever. And it is just people putting up photos of themselves. And it's like the worst photo you've ever seen. Like, it's like they're taking a photo of Bigfoot. It's really like, it's blurry. And then they write, hi, I'm Don and I'm here. And then someone will go, ooh, tall drink of water. Someone will write that. And then someone under that will write, you're an idiot. And it just keeps going because I love reading the comments. Are you someone that has found it hard in the online world to, like, because I mean, radio days, you would have got a bit of it, like a bit of, interaction with people. But is it different, you find, the social media world?
Because where you
As
live,
a father.
We just spoke about this before we started the pod. I used to live around the corner.
Yeah. You moved when I moved.
It was strange that.
Real weird.
But it was here that I remembered walking the streets after radio, because I used to do breakfast radio in Melbourne, and then the middle of the day you're just knackered because you've been up since bullshit.
I remember I saw you last time post-nap.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I was walking around and I remembered this car slowed down. It was only a few blocks from here.
Yeah.
And it caught my eye because it had slowed down. And I never saw the guy's face. I didn't even check the license plate. It was just...
It's just a king on it.
He just went by, slowed down and goes, not funny, and then drove off.
Not funny. That's great. It's such a funny heckle as well. I've had that in stand-up before where people say that. And I can't really say a whole lot more than that. Like, I can't say much back because I'm like, yeah, you're probably right.
Well,
trying some new stuff up here, probably not.
It's a sense of humour. It's not a fact of humour. Like, what are you going to do? I mean, it's crazy what people will send people
Did you say anything
off.
back? Did you say subjective?
No, because I was lost in my own thoughts and he was... it sounded
Ready
like
for
a
your
he,
nap.
I'm assuming. He 30 metres up the road before I was even like, what just happened? Because he sped off then. I still to this day don't know who it is. But, man, I just put up a video probably a week ago or so, and it's funny what triggers people because I just spoke about how I was on this flight to Perth. This woman, there was a guy at the window seat, I'm at the aisle seat.
Yeah.
And this woman put her luggage up and then was like, oh, sitting next to two good-looking fellas, how good is it for me? And we're like, oh, yeah, okay. And she kind of sat down.
She said it to every aisle.
Hey, boys. Yeah, exactly. And we were a bit like, oh, yeah, a bit of fun. And she just had a bit of banter and then we went, watched and read whatever we wanted. And I just put up a video. I'm like, how good's that?
Yeah.
I said, the reverse can't happen. That's so creepy.
Yeah.
Seeing a guy go, yeah, good-looking ladies. That's great. Yeah. And the comments just kicked off. Women are like, of course men can't do that. Do you know what women have to live under? And I'm like, yeah, I'm absolutely on your
and
side.
I'm adding to that conversation.
I am
as
fine
well.
with that.
Yeah.
I understand why that has to happen.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying, it would be creepy as shit if a dude did it. But they're just like, you don't get it, mate. And you're like, oh, man, I'm just saying, it's fine.
Yeah, they're ready to take you down. I find that it's very much reactive now as well. So like Joel Creasy commented under that comment right away, just go, and the point is, and then he went, to have a laugh. And I wrote, to live, laugh, love. Like that's all I'm about. You know that. I'm attitude and energy. I live to laugh, love, and laugh.
I know.
Twice.
I noticed it on your tea towels. It's really nice,
beautiful,
mate.
beautiful point. I just write it on the walls everywhere as well. But it is a really strange.
Shave it into your
just
dog.
Shave it in. It is a really weird world, though, that for you, do you kind of engage with it or do you kind of put it, because you're a busy guy. You got stuff going on. You going to Perth on flights. You're getting flirted with on flights.
Yeah, I got stuff going on. Sometimes, and then my wife goes, what are you doing with yourself?
Yeah, right.
Because I get riled up because I probably shouldn't. I'm not going to put out to the world what does annoy me because then people will go, oh, here we go.
Yeah, great.
But when people pick up on things that you think, because you know a person's comment is insane just by reading it. But then when you bite, you're like, what am I doing?
Yeah. Our good friend Bron Lewis used to really bite back for a bit. And I think she's calmed down on the biting back because it was very funny to go, well, maybe you can go fuck yourself. Like, it's very funny when it's reactive, but it's not funny back.
Yeah.
It's just, well, maybe you can go fuck yourself. Like,
I mean, one of my go-tos is especially, I've noticed on YouTube, there's a lot more men on YouTube.
Yeah.
And
big men community.
Yeah. And so then they'll do, this bloke isn't funny. And I say, I hope the divorce is going well. Great. And they're like, oh, mate, I'm not divorced, thanks very much. And that really gets to them.
Yeah, yeah.
Or there is 3 days silence and then they're like, you think that's funny, do you? And I'm like, oh, you actually are going through a divorce. Gotcha.
Yeah. I met a real commenter in real life and I commented back in the way that I shouldn't have. But I was at the dog park and a lady saw Diggs and she said, that is the ugliest dog I've ever seen. Like, she said it to Diggs, not to me. But I overheard that. And I went, fuck off. Like that, it just came so quickly. Yeah. And I was like, oh, that anger is just, in there. It's dormant in there. So I could be, I don't know, maybe that's my future, is I just go on different forums and just write fuck off to every comment.
Yeah, it's a catharsis. Sometimes it gets it out.
Sometimes.
But sometimes you're like, what am I doing? I had a bit about how I took an Uber with my mum. This is a joke from years ago that I posted. And mum wanted to pay when we got to the destination.
Yeah.
And she pulls out money and I'm like, don't.
Yeah.
And the whole punchline is I said, you just do what I do, which is I looked at her and go, run.
Yeah.
Like, if we're doing a runner on an Uber. And then this woman wrote, oh my God, I saw this joke 20 years ago. And I'm like, but you can't. Uber didn't exist. She said, no, I used to see comedy in Sydney and people would do jokes about doing runners on taxis all the time. I'm like, mate.
That's not the joke.
That's not the joke at all. The joke only exists because you can't do a run on an Uber. They've already got your money.
Yeah. But having to over-explain that makes it funnier every time.
But I do remember I was in the car in the passenger seat, almost like, I've nailed it. Look at this, babe. And she's like, what are you doing? And my wife's just, why would you even...
How's the divorce going from Thorno again? How's the divorce going? It's like, what? Every time.
Sorry?
My mate Zach used to do runners all the time on taxis, and we grew up on Phillip Island. There was only one taxi driven by a guy called Graham, and Graham knew where everyone lived. Obviously, he dropped them off, so he used to just go and knock on the door the next day, and Zach's parents would have to pay for that. And every time it was just like, fucking hell. Just thinking it was the coolest thing to do.
I mean, Zach still wins though, doesn't he?
Well, yeah, his parents
are
actually,
still
no,
paying for him?
you're right, actually. Zach has absolutely won. And last time
No
I
lessons
saw him.
learnt for the Z-Man.
That's right. Last time I saw him, he did have a rotisserie chook in his hand. So I think he's doing all right.
Oh, the bachelor's
The
handbag.
bachelor's handbag. And looking good, looking powerful,
Yeah.
as you always do.
Yeah.
Now, Dave Thornton, I have got some wonderful...
Parents will pay for that, Coles.
Put it on the tab. I've got some wonderful, wonderful confessions today from a beautiful, beautiful place called reddit.com that we've spoken about. Okay. And I feel like you're going to be good at giving advice, but also telling them, how's the divorce going? Something like that. If you want to say it.
Yeah, a couple of classic Thorno zingers.
Well, we've got the first confession today that comes from gorgeous Clive. Clive confesses, I told a lie that my uncle invented Red Rooster. He never even did that. I like saying that after that. He never even did that. Like, you even need to tell us that.
Yeah, we figured from the fact that you
out.
said, I've been lying.
I've been lying. I need to confess because a light fib about chicken has completely spiraled into corporate expectations I cannot maintain.
I do like the phrase light fib.
A fib is great, isn't it? Yeah.
I just fibbed.
I just told a light fib.
Wait a minute, you've been sleeping with that other woman for 5 years? Bit of a fib.
I told a fib. The great Ash Williams once, I remember him.
Insider trading, fibbing, a little bit of fibbing.
I remember Ash Williams once saw my wallet and he took $50 out of it and he goes, hey, it was a joke. I was like, not if you don't give it back.
Yeah,
it's a joke. It's a hilarious joke. My parents will get it. Don't worry about it.
Having a bit of fun.
Relax.
Okay, so light fibbing that has gotten out of control.
Gotten out of control.
I'd love to know the context of the light fibbing too. Was it at work? Because that's when you feel, because with your mates, you'd be like,
yeah, it was fibbing.
Up,
work is harder, pretending you have a qualification or something.
If they also build,
I'm a doctor.
Build your entire personality around that.
Around that whole thing. Well, I think this is what's happened here. So he says, about a year ago at work, we were doing one of those fun facts about yourself. What? It's a wild one.
Have you been in those situations?
Absolutely.
Have you?
Yeah. I'd say that I used to be a butterfly swimmer, champion butterfly swimmer. That's my go-to.
Oh, yeah?
It's true. It's not a light fib. It's a true one.
Oh, I mean, you lived on Phillip Island, mate.
Lived on Phillip Island. I had a butterfly somewhere.
Jesus.
Not going to butterfly themselves. Whatever that means.
Zach did a runner, mate. I was just jumping in the water, butterflying my way to freedom.
What would be your fun fact about yourself? Father. I'm a father.
Made up a reel.
Made up a reel.
Made up all
Oh,
real.
sorry, I thought you said I made up a reel.
No.
Like an Instagram reel.
Yeah.
These are fun facts as well. Okay, what would be the... Okay, well, tell me one, and I'll guess if it's real or not. This is a fun game for us
this
to play.
is a fun one. Yeah, okay.
Thank you for saying it's fun. This is a fun one.
This is now turned into Would I Lie to You?
Yeah,
I hope you're paying copyright.
I always have to.
Please.
That's why I'm more expensive than Dave Hughes in my ticket sales.
My dad used to own a car that was owned by Graham Kennedy.
I reckon that's true.
It was.
Really?
Yeah.
Owned a car by Graham Kennedy?
Yeah.
So was it Graham Kennedy's used car was it passed down from Graham Kennedy himself? Or was
Not
it a few
directly,
people?
no.
Yeah.
But I do also believe when the Graham Kennedy story did come out.
Yeah. So did Graham Kennedy.
I'm not putting myself through libel here, but I think we can talk about it.
Yeah. He's put men in the boot of his car.
I think it may have been that car.
Really? Oh, that's cool. Did you ever get in the boot and try it out?
This is the weird thing because
just so you know, by the way, just for overseas listeners, Graham Kennedy was a homosexual man who was a great entertainer here in Australia. And because it was such a big thing to be gay, openly gay at that time, he used to sneak men to his place and used to put them in the back of his car. All consensual, please.
But to also give it context, this would be like Johnny Carson.
Yeah.
Finding out Johnny Carson's gay.
Absolutely.
Like it was, and you think what a lovely time too when no one pried into anyone's personal life.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, oh, fair
You just
enough.
put someone in the boot of your car.
Do whatever you want.
Yeah.
And he was, I mean, they called him the king because he was TV's, like he was the man.
Absolutely.
And hilarious.
Yeah.
So funny.
Dogs weed on the set one time. That was an episode.
He was banned in the 70s for doing the crow cry, which was he went, fuck, knowing that was an F-bomb.
Yeah.
And
hilarious.
The network went, well, maybe you need to cool your jets for a while. So I believe the first man to drop an F-bomb on Australian television.
Yeah, but kind of. It was kind of more of a...
Well, that was the thing.
It was a bird, wasn't it?
Surely.
Wasn't that a bird or something? So did you ever get anyone in the boot? Did you ever take your dad's car and sneak someone home?
Well, when Dad bought it, his partner was still in there. No, when what happened was, I mean, this was my dad liked like kind of collectible cars, you know what I mean? So he'd buy one and then kind of do it up and then pass on and do all this kind of stuff. So he'd go to car shows. And when you have car shows, the doors are kind of open for people to have a look at whatever beast you've got and how you've neglected your family by working on this car.
Yeah.
And we would, and honestly, the boot would be open as my brother and I would like just sit in there and eat our food that mum had made or whatever. They'd be like, oh, we're not putting chairs out, just sit in the boot and just have fun.
Yeah.
And then when I saw the documentary, oh no, it wasn't a documentary, sorry, it was
the actor Stephen Curry was in it.
Yeah, Stephen Curry was in it. And all that came out and I'm like, I have sat in that boot.
I've hung out in that boot, that famous boot. That's great. Well, so this is a fun fact, right? So fun facts to introduce yourself. Meetings which are honestly terrorism for introverts. That's a fun way to say that. Everyone else had things
That's a really good line.
I think it's good, isn't it? Yeah, you can use it. That's yours if you want it.
Well, I just hosted a 2-day corporate thing. Don't want to brag, but
you have got stuff going on.
Yeah, I've got stuff going on. And seeing how the corporate world works, it blows my mind apart.
Yeah.
I've never been a part of that world and I've never gotten to that position where like that you've got to sit around and be
introduce yourself.
Okay, guys, what would you do? So, you know, if you're a fish, what kind of fish would you be? What the fuck are we doing here?
I know. It's all bonding, but it's terrorism for introverts. That's what we're saying. Everyone else had things like, I've been skydiving. Pretty fun. Or I speak Italian. And I panicked. I think Italian's probably better than I've been skydiving. So I said, my uncle invented Red Rooster.
I mean, uncle's sort. Yeah, I mean, it kind of smart in there. If you said dad, everyone's like, well, you're well off.
Yeah, you're pretty well off there. What are you doing here? You know, rolling around in that Red Rooster money.
And you could say also, it's one of those uncles, all he cared about was business. We don't really talk to him anymore.
Yeah.
Like he's, you know what I mean? There was
a
rift.
Yeah. We don't talk about it. He had moon in his boot. I don't even know why I said it. I think because there was a Red Rooster visible through the boardroom. That dead giveaway.
He's the Kaiser Soze of introductory meetings. He's looking around the room
for anything, and his name was Fire Hydrant Table.
And his wife invented IKEA work desks
through the boardroom window at the time, and my brain just grabbed it like it was a drowning man, like a drowning man grabs rope. That was hard to say. The room went silent in an impressed sort of way. I would be very impressed if someone said that. I don't even go to Red Rooster that much, but I think it's impressive.
Well, it's great because he didn't pick a big one.
No, not one of the big ones.
I mean, I think Red Rooster would admit it's mid-tier.
Yeah, it's mid-tier for sure.
Takeaways?
Yeah. If you said, what's the one in, the chicken treat. It's like if you said that's the one in Perth. Chicken treat.
Oh, yeah,
whatever.
It's fine.
Yeah, fine, sure.
Yeah,
Not that impressed.
The Rooter, and it's also Australian.
Yeah,
Red Rooster. For anyone listening, it literally is that. It's roast chickens and a bit of chips.
Yeah, sometimes a nice potato, roast potato.
I haven't really shaken it up at all.
Not at
KFC
all.
turned up and they're like, yeah, whatever.
Whatever.
We're still going to do what we're doing.
We're not threatened by you, Red Rooster. Then my manager said, wow, so business acumen runs in the family. It's quite big, isn't it?
That's actually not a bad save from the...
Pretty good, yeah.
Like they're holding the meeting. They're being encouraging.
They're being encouraging. Said nothing about the skydiving, just went silent. And then, business acumen runs in your family.
Does explain the wheelchair. Now, moving on to the next person.
That sentence changed my life. From that moment onwards, everyone started treating me like some kind of poultry billionaire. Suddenly, the opinions in meetings...
I mean, there's billionaires. And then there's poultry billionaires.
I know a lot of poultry billionaires. What kind of billionaire? And I'm just not impressed if someone says, like, mining or oil or anything. I go, but poultry billionaire. I'm very impressed. That's good money.
I'm listening.
That's old money. Treating me like some kind of poultry billionaire. Suddenly my opinions in meetings mattered. I'd say things like, maybe we circle back on Q3. And people would nod like Colonel Sanders himself entered the chat. Hope he started just dressing like the Colonel for no reason. It's like, wrong place, but sure. I didn't
Guys, have we thought of introducing gravy and mash into this?
In Q3?
We sell office supplies. Okay.
We can think about it.
Good
what about
to
peas?
know. Yeah.
Q3? Oh, Q3, that's interesting.
Have you thought napkins?
Can we circle back?
Okay.
I didn't help myself. I started adding little details of the business acumen pressure. I told people my uncle came up with the idea for pineapple fritter during a very difficult financial quarter. I I hope these are meetings that are so unrelated to what he's saying, and I know they would be.
Ugh,
So
guys.
if you're saying, how would you bring that up if I was? So I'm sitting here and I'm going, like I'm running the meeting right, and I go, so Q3's been really tough. We really need to work on. We need to work on lots of different things at the moment. There's, I guess, sales aren't going as well as they used to. Maybe we need to introduce a few new tactics. Q4, we're worried about Q4. We're worried about the shutdown period. That's going to be really tough. That's a hard sell.
I hear that.
Wow, the stationery is out of control at the moment. We don't really know what to do about the stationery. What are we going to do? What are we going to do with this?
It feels like we're on a boat, it's sinking, and we need some of those life raft, those life donut things that...
Oh.
Hang on a second. Donuts. Have you ever seen when a pineapple is cut through the middle? I'm just talking like circular.
I've seen them, yeah. What does this have to do with what we're talking about, though?
We have deep fries, don't we?
There's one in the kitchen.
Give me a pineapple stat.
Promote this man.
Give me a cooking knife.
Promote this man.
See, you guys laugh when I said let's get hammered at work.
So he said he came up with a pineapple fritter during a really difficult financial time. I said the whole Red Rooster empire was built on risk tolerance and chicken intuition. That's a hard thing to say.
That is hard to say. But I mean, when you're a poultry billionaire, you can say what you want.
Say whatever you want.
I do like it.
You're always drunk saying whatever the fuck.
Sorry, yeah. He's in the corner constantly with a tumbler of whiskey on him.
Also, the camera pans over, so you're not even sitting with the other people. You're in a rocking chair that you brought in yourself, and you've just got a whiskey in your hand, swirling around and going, ever thought of pineapple fritters?
And then, the new kid? Sorry, who's that? He's the poultry billionaire.
Don't talk to him. Shut up.
He gets result. I love with the pineapple fritter, it's like the flux capacitor on Back to the Future.
Yeah.
Where Doc Brown said, I just hit my head and it go. Like, this is that moment.
That's that moment, it's going to save the company.
It's the ADBC moment. Yeah. This is where things change.
It's also not related to poultry at all. Like, you're not going to Red Rooster for a pineapple fritter, but it saved the game.
Well, to let people know from overseas, that's exactly what it is.
It's exactly what it is.
It's cut down pineapple thrown into the deep fryer.
I don't even know what chicken intuition means, but people wrote it down in the meeting.
Chicken intuition. Be like the chicken.
Now I'm trapped in a full ecosystem of lies and business acumen. Last month, HR invited me to speak at a regional leadership summit about family entrepreneurship. Me, Darren from Accounts Payable, a man who once got confused by an automatic soap dispenser. I tried to decline gracefully, but they said, don't be modest. Your Red Rooster business acumen could really inspire people. So I had to give a presentation, 45 minutes. I just kept saying things like, at Red Rooster, we don't just sell chicken. We sell vision. And business acumen is about seeing the whole rooster, not just the breast. People clapped, one woman cried. I don't think that's true. She was just smashed out of her mind.
But like, as we pointed out before, Red Rooster, I don't think has ever been, like they just do what they do.
Yeah.
There's no...
stock standard.
Yeah, they're like, let's not fuck around with this. There's never been a
pineapple fritter was a once-off, guys. When it just make this chicken... and go home.
To be honest, he's been insufferable since that thing turned up. So I don't want to make any more changes.
Now it's getting worse because people keep asking if I can arrange meetings with my uncle for mentorship opportunity. One bloke asked if Red Rooster ever considered crypto. I've had to invent a whole fake uncle named Greg Rooster.
Oh, Greg Rooster.
That's so dumb.
Greg.
Your name doesn't have to be Red or Rooster.
Like, we know where the rooster came from. It wasn't coming out of nowhere.
Part of the chicken, man. Well, it is the chicken. Come on.
I mean, that is exactly... A roast chicken is a Red Rooster.
It's a Red Rooster.
It's not.
Don't overthink it. Not Greg Rooster.
Greg Rooster.
That's how panicked I said.
I feel he changed his name once it's really started kicking off.
Oh, you'd have to. Red Rooster. Greg Chicken Treat.
Aren't we?
Greg Nando's.
Yeah. Aren't we the Strzelecki's? We're the Roosters now.
We're the Roosters now. Get used to it, kids. I said he lived... Please. Greg Rooster was my father's name. I said he lives quietly now after the franchise wars of the 90s. The other issue is I don't know anything about actual business acumen. My only real connection to the Red Rooster is I ate there in 2007. So much the staff started pre-making my order. So he's a fan of it. Pretty good. Imagine them seeing you coming and just start pre-making it. Or it just comes at the same time every day.
That's a real reckoning.
Oh, my God. Yesterday, my boss emailed saying the company has booked me into the Business Acumen Conference. It is not called that. There is no way it's called Business Acumen Conference. On the Gold Coast as a keynote speaker under the title Legacy Leadership, Lessons from the Red Rooster Dynasty.
I mean, this is more, these days he's a Nepo baby.
Absolutely, yeah. And that's why he gets his whiskey and his rocking chair in the office. I work in printer sales. Worst part is I'm starting to believe my own lies. I caught myself looking at a red rooster the other day with pride. Like somehow the business acumen is inside me genetically.
Hey, Greg, you hold your head high.
You hold your head high, you little king. Now, the brief history of Red Rooster, if you're interested. Red Rooster is one of Australia's oldest fast food chicken chains. It started in 1972 in Western Australia, founded by brothers Peter and Theo Kalis, who wanted to create an Australian version of the growing American-style chicken fast food chains like KFC. And let me tell you, they didn't nail it. The chain became known for the roast chicken chips gravy, an extremely Australian menu, like the Hawaiian pack, which included pineapple fritters and banana fritters, because the 1970s were clearly a lawless time.
They were.
By the 1980s, Red Rooster had expanded across Western Australia and Victoria before being bought by Myer. Later, another chicken chain called Red Rooster was merged into... another chicken chain called Big Rooster was merged into Red Rooster. That's Big Greg again, helping it spread across the eastern states. Over the years, the company changed owners several times. It's now part of craveable brands alongside chains like a Porto and Chicken Treat. All the chicken. Poultry billionaires. That's what we're talking about.
It's very funny they're all under one umbrella, but they refuse to change it.
Poultry billionaires.
Like no one's... Like you could call them all Red Rooster, you could call them all a Porto, whatever it is. We'd all be like, oh yeah, that's where you get chicken from.
Yeah, from Greg Rooster. In recent years, Red Rooster expanded from mainly roast chicken into fried chicken too, trying to modernise the brand while still maintaining strong dad pulling into drive-through after cricket training energy. Now, look, what do you think about this from our good friend? Now, I noticed that he changed his name. Now, he wrote that it was from Clive, but he called himself Darren in this, which I think means it's made up. Look, let's pretend this is real. Let's say his name is Darren. All right, so this is Darren. Yep. What do you think in a situation like this, Dave? We've all been there. We've all lied. You lied about Graham Kennedy's car. What do you do in a situation like this? If you're lovely Darren, what do you do?
I mean, there's no way you're at the conference. Like you're making it up, but you are not going. Oh yeah, I now have business acumen.
Yeah.
You're just saying that. You're going, yeah, it was a thing. Like I said, the family don't talk anymore.
No.
I'd never even worked a shift there.
No.
You would just be absolutely not. You're not putting me out here to be like, oh, yeah, guys.
It's his uncle as well. It's his uncle, Greg Rooster. I don't talk to him. He said he's taken a back seat from, the media frenzy life that he used to live as Greg Rooster. As we all know him famously.
I genuinely would say I'd get home. Like about a week later, I'd go, oh my God, I was talking to my parents and I said this came up and I talked about Uncle Greg and they were like, he's not our actual uncle. Like it's a family friend.
And he's in a psych ward. Yeah. That one. The one that changed his last name to Rooster.
Greg Rooster. Yeah.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, he's on. No, sorry. He's just a mascot for the Sydney City Roosters. Sorry, this has all been misread.
He walks around in a rooster costume.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Okay. Yeah, so you'd have to backtrack on it. What do you think is going to happen though? Do you think the next day the rocking chair's coming out of the boardroom?
I mean, look.
And you're not allowed to have whiskey in the office.
If you don't give a shit about your job, you'd absolutely run with it.
Absolutely.
Like you'd be going, this is all
double
great
down.
Until I just disappear one day.
Yeah. So do you think double down? Do you think that's the best way to go?
Guess what? Greg gave me 3 franchises in Perth. I'm out of here.
$4 billion. I'm my own poultry billionaire now. Saw him in the side.
Oh, sure. I'm a poultry thousandaire now. You'll be laughing out the other side of your face when I'm a poultry billionaire.
Come on, Karen from finance, let's go. You're taking people with him.
Who's coming with me?
Who's coming with me?
The Jerry Maguire of what was he?
Waiting for people to come with him.
Sales.
Yeah, just waiting. Yeah, his printer sales. So in this situation, you think double down? That's the only way? Because it's so silly. Imagine sitting across from your boss and having to tell them that you made this up.
I say the fork in the road is if you give a shit about your job and you want to get onto it, you'd really just think about lies to get yourself out of it. Distance yourself from it. If you don't give a shit, let's see how far this goes.
Yeah.
That's what I say.
And don't do a presentation where you're saying Red Rooster's not just about the rooster. It's about vision. You don't need to do that. There is no way you need to go home and work on a PowerPoint presentation with just lots of WebMD, just web images of you searching stuff, just putting up different slides. There is no way you need to do that.
So the first thing is you cook the chicken, then you have to sell it. And people give you money for it.
Ask if they want fries with it.
Thank you. Any questions?
Any questions? I'm not taking any, but any questions? I can't take any at this time. We're going to call Greg Rooster halfway through. Let's go to the next confession then, because we absolutely solved that. This one comes from gorgeous Jessica. Jessica confesses, I need to confess because I think I've accidentally turned my dog into a pathological lie by proxy.
Okay.
I have a cavoodle named Winston, and objectively, he's had a pretty easy life. Pretty good for Winston.
Like it.
Yeah. Too easy, honestly.
I mean, cavoodles, they're not really cattle dogs.
No,
I mean, there's not many of them out there.
Just rounding up sheep.
Having a tough life.
Working at the drive-through.
Yeah.
Red Rooster. Sleeps 14 hours a day. That's too much.
Good wicket.
Eats salmon-flavoured pellets. And once got stressed because a leaf touched him unexpectedly. That happens. Diggs does that sometimes as well. But at the dog park, people are always talking about their dogs like they've survived war. Oh, Bella was rescued from a highway. Tank used to belong to a fisherman. Luna spent 6 months living in the bush. I love that in there, Bella from a highway, sure, that's traumatic. Luna spent 6 months living in the bush. Sure, probably traumatic for a domesticated dog. Tank used to belong to a fisherman. What you got against fishermen?
Tank's probably having a great time.
I think he's all right. Yeah. Eating fresh fish, going out on a boat all the time.
He's now just living in suburbia going, what the fuck?
Where's the boat?
I used to get fresh. I mean, you talk about Winston.
Yeah.
We've got fresh salmon Tank.
Winston's going, you don't even have a boat? What are we doing here?
Yeah, fucking hell, mate.
Meanwhile, Winston's biggest hardship is he doesn't like when I vacuum near him. So one day, out of nowhere, I panicked when someone asked about him and I said, oh, Winston's actually from Serbia. Why Serbia? Couldn't tell you. It just came out with confidence. Then another woman asked...
If you have any Croatian dogs around,
yeah,
he's going to lose his shit.
He's going to lose his shit.
Do
not bring it up.
Don't bring up the war,
Just
mate.
be safe. Don't bring up the war. Then another woman asked if he was a rescue, and I said, sort of. Which is technically true because I did rescue him from being the last puppy left to buy. Sure. The rescue. Another rescue.
I mean, now we're throwing that term around every which way.
I know. A rescue. Sure. No, it's a rescue.
Yeah. I literally rescued him from his little bed this morning after 14 long hours of sleep.
I rescued this hot pack from Red Rooster just now. Last one. It's the last one on sale. Anyway, now it's snowballed.
Greg told me it was a bargain.
Greg told me. He's always there. Anyway, now it's snowballed completely out of control. Every time we go to the park, I add more to Winston's backstory because people keep asking questions and I can't remember what lies I've already told.
I will concede because I got a few jokes about half poodles and things like that, and people will now say this, oh, you've got a Labradoodle, it's a rescue, and you're like,
there's no way.
Come on. Like, really? It was left at the pound, was it? Just trying to survive one day after the
one
next.
Labradoodle. Yeah, there's no way. Diggs is a rescue, you can tell.
I understand people do a bit of like, Jesus Christ, they're bred and I don't need these puppies.
Yeah.
You want to take them?
Yeah.
Rescue's a long bow.
Rescue, yeah, absolutely. Getting a $5,000 dog. It was a rescue, though. At this point, Winston has apparently lived on a goat farm, worked security adjacent near a marina, been transported internationally under sensitive circumstances, and has issues with authority from his time in the army. I think that's another long bow.
Winston was in the French Legion, Foreign Legion. He saw some things.
None of this is true. He was born in Geelong and he's scared of wheelie bins.
Oh, it makes two of us.
Last week, I told a woman he used to belong to a Serbian chess player who disappeared mysteriously. They always do, those Serbian chess players.
Don't they just?
If I had $1. She got fully emotional and said, Winston has old eyes. He doesn't. He's just cross-eyed slightly. The worst part is I think Winston started believing the hype. Don't put emotion into your dog like that. That's hilarious. He walks differently at the park now, more guarded, like he's seen things. Yesterday he barked.
His bark has a Serbian accent.
Yesterday he barked at a Labrador, and I actually caught myself thinking, probably brought back memories from the marina. Labradors are always at marinas.
Yeah, because they're always used for security. And he's like, guys,
come on, just relax.
To be honest, now that I see it, a bit of racism going on.
Yeah,
those
absolutely.
Labradors are there. They've got it all tied up. They're like, we do security. We're great with this.
We're great with
We're
this.
doing guide dogs. Any of you guys come
Yeah,
close.
they're walking around going, not in those shoes, mate.
Yeah.
That's their level of security.
Winston turns up, just wants to have a crack.
Just wants to have a crap as a Serbian going, don't mention chess around him. My husband says I need to stop because the stories are getting too detailed. But it's hard now because people are invested in Winston's journey. One guy brings him extra little treats because he heard Winston had a rough start. I'm in too deep now. Tomorrow there's a dog birthday picnic and someone asked if Winston would be comfortable around fireworks due to his past. I said depends which version of the past we're talking about. All right, now that comes from Jessica. Now, I've never been to a dog's birthday party that's had fireworks. I think that's pretty cool. Some pyrotechnics.
Mate, I'm going to have to throw this at you because
You hate dogs.
We,
hate
yeah.
Oh, they're no good.
Look at you little four-legged sponge. No, because you have a dog.
Thank you for saying that.
We bought Mum a dog. I do remember. So it was just a bit there, but we never had a dog growing up.
Yeah,
and then
okay.
my kids want one, but we're like, we have enough mouths.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Yeah, that one.
That one. Take that one. Take that massive dog. Imagine you going home and
Take
go,
that Clydesdale with you.
He'll just run home with you along your bike. Just alongside your bike, keeping up. He'll probably pull you home if you want.
Hey, babe, this dog bullied me into it. I'm scared of it, and now it owns this place.
I'm sorry. We have to move out. We have to leave.
So do you get into these details at the dog park? Because we have a dog park near us. I have a passing conversation with people. Have a look at this. He's got a bit of energy, isn't he? That's as far as it goes.
Yeah. Look, honestly, no. It doesn't. I'm not talking about Diggs' history with people. Like, we usually say one word to each other. People at dog parks usually stare at their dog. Yeah. They do not look anywhere else. They're not interested. They'll occasionally laugh. Or you'll smile at them occasionally. Yeah. Not me, I've got facial palsy, but other people smile at other people. But sometimes that's kind of it. That's all that happens. So for me, I think it's pretty bold to just start talking to people about trauma.
That's what I feel like. Although in saying this, I can never understand parents of young kids and dog owners that when you do see a child or a dog and you kind of give it a bit of a smile and kind of look up to the owner / parent and go, they give you nothing.
Oh, yeah, that's
like,
interesting.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Like, it's disarming. Yeah. It's great. They're having a great time.
Yeah.
I'm chuckling at whatever they're about to do or they're doing, and you're like, good on you.
Yeah.
And they look at you like, how dare you?
Yeah, but they're looking at you like you don't know what shit he's been through.
Maybe that's true.
Maybe you'd have a chessboard with you?
Yeah,
always.
Yeah, I actually, now that I come to think,
you're always carrying a chessboard going, hope no one goes missing. I was like, oh God.
I did work in marina security. It was only yesterday, actually.
But yeah, so it is weird when no one gives you that. Like, they don't even register that maybe you're having some sort of connection. Or just even, that's funny that I saw that.
Yeah, good on them.
Yeah,
having
good
a
on
bloody
them.
good time.
Yeah, having a bloody good time.
So you reckon, they would never get into this detail?
I don't think you get into that level of detail. So I think leave it. Because there's no way that you can really come back from this. You're not going to go to the dog park and go, guess what, I made all that shit up.
But you wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know.
In a rescue, they're just like, had a rough day. Like, they would tell you probably if, hey.
Yep.
Like, those marks, they came from here. You just got to be watch out for this. You got to look out for that.
Yep.
Probably need Xanax constantly for the rest of its life, whatever that thing is.
Just because of the war stuff.
But
as he fought in the war.
We just painted a picture of old mate at Red Rooster sitting in the corner. The poultry billionaire with a tumbler of scotch, always knowing.
Always.
I mean, when you pick up this rescue, there's that man. Boy, this dog has seen some things.
Yeah, he's seen some shit, and I don't want to talk about it. Yeah, because I just don't think there's...
It's like Big Trouble in Little China. Like, they give you the whole story, and then you turn to look at the dog and turn back. But, sir, where did he go? And there's just a cloud of smoke as they've just
billowing out. Because I don't think you can come clean about this. And there's also no point, because there's not going to be someone that's going, oh, Serbia, huh? There's no one that's going home and doing heaps of research and asking more questions every time, because that's also an insane person to be just waiting and going, oh, yeah, Serbia, huh? And where did you say, what marina was it again?
Zagreb? Is that the one? Major city? Or are we talking more up in the mountains? Which one was it?
What part of Serbia was it?
Or she's throwing it out and they're going, great, thank you, sweetheart. That's really great. I'm never going back to this dog park again.
Yeah, just change dog, but you can also do that. Build a new story for Winston. Move dog parks and try again. Good on you, Jessica.
I'm hoping for her it's not real. Because she seems like a pain.
I know.
I'm moving suburbs to get away from it.
Well, let's move on to the next confession that comes from gorgeous Beth. Beth confesses, I need to confess because I built an entire marriage on a medically unnecessary intolerance, and it's starting to crumble under the weight of sourdough desire. Beautifully put.
You've got me.
You got me.
I'm in. What are we talking?
About 5 years ago, when I first started dating my now husband, Daniel, we went out for lunch and he suggested wraps. I hate wraps. Horrible floppy food.
It's a strange suggestion.
It is. You want to go for wraps?
Sorry?
It's a first date.
Can we also have like full-blown sandwiches? I said
wraps. We're only eating wraps today. It's Wrap Wednesday. You know that. We went out for lunch.
Followed by Uncle Greg's Red Rooster Thursday.
Get a Greg Rooster, you know him well. Horrible floppy food. Too much responsibility structurally. Not when it's tightly wrapped.
Yeah, I do hear what you're saying about
Yeah.
like first date meals.
Yeah.
You know, there's things like curries and things when you're sweating and it's a bit sloppy and like there's a real risk to spill shit on yourself.
Yeah, with your
you're not
nice
doing that in a
white
first
shirt.
date.
You're not doing that.
So hear what you're saying about the wraps.
Yeah.
It's very structurally unsound, a wrap.
Yeah.
There's shit falling out everywhere.
Yeah, that's right. It's like a souvlaki or
Yeah.
even a taco or something. But it's too much. I think, it's too much for a first date. But it's also weird that he just brought it up straight away. We're doing wraps. 1 weak point and suddenly your entire lunch is exiting stage left through the bottom. Could just said through the bottom, not stage left. We didn't need that.
Yeah, and is it the bottom or is it left? I mean, come on, babes.
Instead of just saying, I don't like wraps, like an adult woman, I said, oh, I can't really do gluten. I don't know why I made it sound so tragic and mysterious. It's like a backstory like Winston. I was in the army. The day was 2005.
The whole platoon was gluten. They took us out before we knew what had happened.
I think I wanted to seem delicate but resilient. Like a horse girl with depth.
That is what celiac screams.
Anyway, Daniel was incredibly supportive immediately. Too supportive. He held me. You don't need to hold someone up.
Ironically, putting her in a wrap.
Putting her in her own wrap of her own making.
Jesus.
He started researching gluten intolerance that same night, sending me articles.
Oh, well, now I feel sorry for him. Like, he's really trying.
He's really trying. Asking if I was getting enough iron. It's a fun text to get. I should have stopped it there, but honestly, I enjoy the attention and also not having to eat wraps. It's kind of sexy. It is sexy when someone messages you. You get enough iron?
Fucking calm down. I am spoken for.
Then I met his mother, Denise. Big mistake.
I mean, Denise does sound like an old woman's name.
It does, absolutely.
I might be back in here.
That woman took my fake condition like it was a military assignment. From the moment she heard gluten intolerant, she dedicated her life to protecting me from bread. She'd throw it out of the way. Get that bread out of the way. Going into a bakery and just knocking things off the shelves.
Oh, please have some respect.
Don't
How
you
about
know?
that?
How about that? Every Sunday for the last 4 years.
Running up to Bunnings. You keep those sausages as they are.
As they are. Kicking bread out of the way. She has baked me special gluten-free sourdough bread.
Is that possible?
I don't know. Oh, sorry, no. She's baked me special gluten-free bread from scratch. Sorry, I made up the sourdough because she said sourdough at the start.
Sure, but then it's still, I don't know. That is a lot.
From scratch. Seeds, flowers I've never heard of. With witchcraft, probably. At first, it was like, I was fine because I could still secretly eat normal bread in private. Like an affair. I'd sit in a car outside Baker's Delight eating a cheese and bacon roll in silence. That actually sounds pretty nice.
If anyone catches me, this all falls
apart. Ashamedly, but fulfilled.
Excuse me, this never happened. Anyone comes in here asking questions?
She just takes someone out. He has to die. I'm so sorry, he has to die.
Losing apprentices.
But now I'm married into the family and the lie has become exhausting. I can't eat bread publicly anymore. Not even one crouton. Last Christmas, Daniel's niece slapped a dinner roll out of my hand while I was holding it.
Slapped it out of it.
No!
What, have you got a death wish?
His family
As she runs from the other side of the room.
slapping it out of her hand. His family treat me like a fragile Victorian child. Denise keeps separate butter for me labelled safe. At restaurants, Daniel asks waiters questions like, can you guarantee there's no cross-contamination for my wife? Your wife just ate a baguette in the car park. She wrote all that in caps. Your wife ate half a baguette in the car park. The worst part
like
is...
Like a fucking legend.
Like a fucking legend. And then I took out someone that I didn't even know. The worst part is I miss real bread so much it's become erotic. I dream of focaccia. I walked past a bakery last week and genuinely got emotional over a ciabatta. Ciabatta?
Ciabatta.
Ciabatta. Thank you so much. Safe. It's safe.
I mean,
meanwhile,
ciabatta. Like it's just
ciabatta.
a roll, mate.
Just a roll.
Back off.
Meanwhile, every Sunday, Denise arrives proudly holding another dense little brick of gluten-free sadness wrapped in a tea towel.
I mean, gluten-free bread is rough.
It is rough.
Predominantly.
Yeah.
I haven't had too many nice ones. I saw recently, God.
Was it a ciabatta?
I saw a jar of, I was at the airport and I got lounge access. It's not a big thing.
Cool.
And
was that nice?
There was gluten-free Wheat Bix. I mean, Wheat Bix never looks like the most attractive thing.
No.
The gluten-free ones, you're like, that is...
They're extra hard and just flaky.
That is more brick than food, that is.
Just hard, really hard.
It looks structurally sound like you can't get through it, but it is not food.
I built the foundations of this property on gluten-free Wheat Bix. And she's so proud of it too. Last week she said, I finally nailed the texture. You didn't, Denise. Now things have escalated even further.
I'm feeling sorry for Denise.
Same. She's put like 4 years into this.
She's
every
a good
Sunday.
woman. She's a good woman.
Now things have escalated even further because Daniel's cousin has recently been diagnosed with actual celiac disease and the family keeps asking me for guidance, like I'm some sort of veteran. I've had to invent symptoms. I told someone once that regular pasta makes my knees feel strange.
My knees.
It also doesn't sound medical at all. My knees feel strange. Okay, checks out.
I just want to let you know, it's like an old person.
Yeah.
When the weather changes, I can feel it in my bones. My ankle starts aching, and I know. The change is coming through.
Yesterday at lunch.
She feels like the Belle Gibson of celiac.
Oh, she is. That's absolutely true. She is the Belle Gibson. Yesterday at lunch, Denise unveiled a fresh sourdough loaf she'd baked for everyone else, and the smell nearly took me out medically. I actually stared at it for too long, and Daniel squeezed my hand, sadly, like I was watching old footage of a lost lover. I don't know if I can confess now because it destroyed Denise emotionally. This woman has spent half a decade almond flouring herself into a grave for me. But at the same time, I really want a croissant. Not even sexually, spiritually. All right.
Which, I mean, sexually is obviously the way we all consume croissants.
Always. We're always making love to that goddamn croissant, just fucking it.
Jesus. I mean, people like the flakiness, to be honest. It can leave scars, so...
Yeah, be very careful.
Just for any of the kids
that goes
listening.
For everyone. Yeah. Kids
please.
in the car. If you've got a kid in the car, turn this up.
Please don't fuck a croissant.
Please don't fuck a croissant. Now, what do you do, Dave Thornton, in a situation like this?
Hey, may I just say for the confessions, beautiful turns of phrase.
Oh, they're lovely. They're lovely today, actually.
There's been some really nice ones.
Yeah, it's been a year off. I can find some actually nice ones now.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Things are going pretty well.
I'd like to think they would sift it into, like, can I have some from the top shelf, please?
Oh,
And
yeah,
Reddit
yeah,
goes,
yeah.
Really? Would you like some of our nicer ones?
And some just awful ones down the bottom that you're like, never read this.
Here's a gluten-free story from 2025.
I think you're going to like this one.
It's a really nice one. It was a great year.
It was a great year.
For bullshitting.
What do you think you can do in a situation like this? Is there any way you can come clean to a family? Like if you did this with your in-laws?
What's wrong with saying you ate wraps?
Yeah.
Like that's
you
not...
just say I eat wraps straight away?
I'm trying to think back now to the other two examples. I understand you'd panic in one of those work things. Like kind of be going,
Sure.
fuck, like,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Many reasons. Be hungover, embarrassed, want to get it out of the way.
Yeah.
Or just think this will be a bit of fun.
Yep.
Nah, wraps, it'd be like, hey, wraps are shit. I actually think that would be, on a first date,
Yep.
I'd be interested in someone if they go, I actually think wraps are shit, and I
Wow.
explain it to you. You'd be like, well, this is a conversation starter.
Look you dead in the eyes and say wraps are shit.
I'm going to explain it to you. That is a poor man's sandwich.
Yeah.
I'll be like, yeah, okay, I'm cool.
I'm down. I'm on board.
Yeah, this is great.
Yeah. I think that's a better conversation than just saying, getting a text later in the night saying, how's your iron? It's not a good start.
I mean, mind you, getting that text to be like, we're not dating again.
We're not. Yeah, that's kind of a deal breaker for me. Late at night, getting that text.
Maybe that's what you need. Maybe that's
Yeah. Because I don't think there's a way that you can really come forward to this family now after 4 years and say, I've been lying about it. What's the big deal?
Denise,
Go in hard.
get your fucking rolling pin out of here.
Kick her shit out. Kick her shit out the door. Denise, fuck off.
Fuck off.
Be a real commenter on YouTube. Fuck off.
I just feel you just wouldn't continue to make the rod for your back.
Nah.
You'd be going,
Lucky
mate,
Rod.
it was Lucky Rod. Yeah, I mean, I can understand now after 4 years if this is true that what a catch. Like that family seems real rock solid. They really
rock
give
solid.
a shit.
Like
they really
the
care.
gluten-free bread she's making. Rock solid.
Rock solid. That'll take out a molar. Don't you worry about that. So, but I just can't feel it. Would you?
There's no way. It just reminds me of that scene in About a Boy when he throws the bread into like the pond and it kills a duck. It's just like, I reckon she's just piffing it into the ocean or anything she can because she's not eating it and she's just furious. And also just the sadness of eating bread in a car on the way home, just parking out the front of somewhere and just eating that as quick as you can and not having any witnesses.
Yeah, and driving 3 suburbs across so they want to rat on you.
Yeah.
I mean,
the next Baker's Delight over.
At the moment, we're probably, in my opinion, 2-1. I'd like to think Greg Rooster's nephew, that was all true and correct.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Because it's just funny.
It's just funnier that way.
The other two, you'd go like, hey, you what is it, Labradoodle or
Your Labradoodle? Yeah.
Who gives
There's
a
no
shit?
way about Winston. We've got the final confession today that comes from gorgeous Gavin.
Okay, this could... So at the moment, 2-1.
2-1. This could turn. My name is Gavin, and I need to confess because I've accidentally become a respected wine man, despite knowing absolutely nothing about grapes, because they can become drunk.
Sammy, I could be on board for this because there's a lot of bullshitting in wine, especially when you've had a few.
Absolutely, yeah. This all started months ago at a bar in Carlton where I saw the most beautiful woman I've ever seen.
Locals?
Local.
There we go.
Elegant, intelligent. Had one of those scarves that suggests she's read books near the water. We've all seen those scarves before. Those
She's read books by the water?
Yeah.
Down by the docks.
It's just damp. Oh, water? Yeah, you got it.
I just shivved someone and then finished off War and Peace.
Problem was, there was another bloke already talking to her. Proper handsome too.
Yeah.
Linen shirt, strong jaw. Definitely knew what tannins were. I panicked.
I mean, Carlton is the kind of area, I passed through it to come down here.
Yeah.
And I was only reflecting upon how it was quite working class, but now it's become very foo-foo-shishi.
It's very hoity-toity. Was
Very
it
much so.
foo-foo-shishi?
Yeah.
I like that as a saying. That's a fun saying. Is that
Feels
new?
good.
Feels good. Feels right.
Yeah, in Carlton too. I mean, all of this checks out. A lot of wine bars.
A lot of wine bars, a lot of nice wine bars where people really know tannins and people look like they've read near the water recently.
And linen shirts, absolutely.
Of course.
There's a country road down there on Lygon Street.
Oh,
so
yeah, you can buy your own. Buy your own. Go shirtless to the wine bar.
I'm looking for something that would match a light-bodied Pinot.
They're sort of going to come back with a shirt in there, fancy, stuck up. Yeah. They're up themselves over there. The bartender handed us wine menus, and before I could think, I heard myself say, yes, that one's very spicy and wet. You don't have to say wet.
Wet is hilarious.
Silence. The handsome bloke.
But while I'm at it, do you have any blocks of wine, solid, by any chance?
Gluten-free. The handsome bloke sort of frowned, but the woman laughed. Not at me, with me. Or near me, at least.
I mean, it is pretty funny.
It's pretty funny to say wet.
Yeah, to say wet.
Yeah.
Do you have anything that's wet?
Look, I think I could sort you out.
I reckon I'd use that. I'll use it from now on.
Yeah.
It's
got
wet.
anything that's wet? I saw my opening line and lunged emotionally. I started swirling the wine around aggressively and saying things like, you can really taste the region. What region? France? I don't know. Then the handsome guy asked if I worked in wine, and for some reason, I said, my family owns a vineyard. I grew up above a carpet shop in Dandenong.
How else would I know?
How else would I know anything about that? How else would I know it's wet? Riddle me that. If you're so smart, brainiac.
Above a carpet shop
in Dandenong. But the woman, her name was Celeste, looked incredibly impressed. She said she loved men who were passionate about craftsmanship. So I kept going.
I know a throw rug. Don't you worry about that.
Do you want to know more about rugs? No?
Yeah.
Just keep talking about
Shag piles?
carpet. So I kept going. I said things like, wine teaches you patience. It's about respecting the soil. Brother, I've killed succulents.
I'm really into this.
I like it. I think it's
loving
fun.
everything he's throwing out.
Anyway, I got a number. Victory. Or so I thought. Because now I'm trapped inside a full-bodied nightmare. That's nicely done, isn't it? You say this wine's got legs. I think you say that.
Yeah.
Celeste
Good
loves...
tannins.
Good tannins. Celeste loves wine. Not casual wine either. Advanced wine. She talks about notes and legs and once described a Shiraz as having integrity.
Because I've had a few.
I've had a few.
Had no morals.
I don't even know what integrity tastes like.
Well, to be honest, I've knocked off a bottle of Shiraz and had no morals. Like, it got to the point
That's a heavy
where
red.
you were abusing everyone online.
Fuck off. I thought I could learn quickly, but wine people smell fear. On our second date, she asked what varietals we grow at the real the vineyard. I panicked and said, mostly red.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad.
She nodded thoughtfully and said, Brave. Now the lie has become a relationship ecosystem. I've invented a fake vineyard called Bellarose Estate. Pretty good. Oh, it's better than Fire Hydrant Curtain Estate.
Puffer jacket on the Hook Estate.
Which I claimed has been in the family for generations. It is not. The only thing in my family for generations is high cholesterol. That's nicely done.
That's full-bodied.
I've had to create, it really is. It had too much gluten-free bread. I've had to create fake harvest issues, fake staff disputes, even fake frost damage. I don't know why you have to create fake staff disputes. Like, the people hate working at the vineyard for my parents. My parents are awful.
I've made them up and I don't like them.
I don't like them one bit. Last month I told Celeste I was stressed because the Pinot Noirs behaving unpredictably this season. She touched my hand and said, "You carry so much."
You carry so much.
Carry so much. I carry nothing. Men at Dan Murphy's carry more than me daily. Pretty good. The worst part is she's fallen deeply in love with this fake wine version of me. She tells people I've grounded despite the vineyard success. Now, the success, I once got declined for Afterpay at Rebel Sport. Now things have become critically serious because her parents are visiting from Adelaide soon, and they are massive wine people.
Oh, the irony.
Massive.
Yeah, exactly. In Adelaide, like they love
Absolutely.
it and they know their wines.
They know Shiraz in particular, especially red.
The average schmuck in Adelaide, you would think, just by having all those regions around them, would just know it by osmosis.
And they don't just say red, do they? Red, white. Just knocking off the colours one by one. Cask. Goon. Her father owns one of those little silver taste oven cup things around his neck, like a medieval grape wizard. I don't know what a taste oven is.
No, I don't know what that is either. It sounds like he's a Saint Bernard with something around his collar.
It's got his army tag. Winston would have one of those.
Guys, I'm ready for anything. Where's it to work? Does anyone want to sniffle? No?
And they want to visit my vineyard. My vineyard. I've spent the last week Googling, can you rent a vineyard temporarily? Like a criminal.
And can 80% of the staff treat me with respect while 20 look at me side-eyed like you are the scion of some real pieces of shit.
Absolutely. Yeah. Can they get really angry at me and chase me down? That's why he goes Rebel Sport. He needs to be fast to get away from all these workers. I even drove to the Yarra Valley and just stood outside random vineyards trying to absorb information through the fence. At dinner last week...
I don't think that's how it works.
I don't think it's how it works at all. At dinner last week, Celeste's father asked me, "So, Gavin, what's your philosophy when it comes to oak?" I said, "Heaps."
I'm heaps about it. Like, mate, when people are like, "What's up with oak?" I'm like, get on it. Get on it.
Heaps. Buy low, sell high.
Are you shitting me?
What do you think about crypto? You start talking about carpets? Fuck, let's talk about carpets for a bit.
Well, a good wine reminds me of a good carpet.
Reminds me of a good carpet. Good shag.
Yeah.
She'd know about that.
I know. My wines have got good thread count. I know that.
I don't know if I can... You just start talking about how to get wine out of carpet. Oh, God, that's a nightmare. I don't know if I ever can come clean now because the lies become too romantic. Celeste says she can picture us growing old together among the vines. Meanwhile, I still think Merlot is a cheese. Meanwhile, I still think he's so funny because it's like, but he knows, but he's not convinced himself yet.
Yeah.
Worst part is I started becoming interested in wine for real. Yesterday, I drank something and thought, peppery. It's better than wet. I don't know if I meant it or if the vineyards finally entered my bloodstream. It absolutely hasn't. That's a final confession that comes from Gavin. What do you do, Dave, in a situation like this?
Look, I mean, it's not too hard to find the knowledge out there and to then go, I'll just do I'll do a short course, or I'll do a day or night of this. And you can just cherry pick a lot of the top stuff. But Bellarose, I mean, is it a quick Google search now to find out if Bellarose actually exists?
Oh, yeah, Bellarose Vineyard. Yeah, I don't know, actually. Hey, I can do it if you don't want to use your data.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Matt. I didn't realise we were Googling in 2005. But thank you.
I'll send you my data. I'll send you my data right now. Send you over my data. Yeah, Bellarose Vineyard. Is it a place?
Okay, let's have a look.
It's actually coming up, yeah.
It is?
Oh, in the United States, though. He's clever.
Actually, now, because, okay, if I I want it to be true, this one.
Same.
This one I do want to be true.
Yeah.
The other ones I was like, nah, that feels a bit weird. If he has picked an American one, that's very smart.
Yeah.
Like, it would be like, because then...
If you haven't disclosed location, you probably can get away with this.
Yeah, and then be like, if we made our way over there. But then like, well, that's why my knowledge is just so in and out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I only did there for a couple of weeks, worked there for a couple of weeks, whatever that thing is.
My family farm. You could actually do that. You could say we've got to the States and everything. And I can just send an email to the people that own it. It's a pretty funny thing. I'm bringing the in-laws over.
Actually, that'd be really funny. Could you imagine saying to them, like, be honest with them?
Yeah.
This is what I've said.
Yeah.
Justin wanted to keep ticking along. Are
I'll
you guys
be honest,
cool with
I
it?
fucked it. I'm bringing the in-laws over. Is that all right?
Could you guys just, because a lot of those are run by pretty rich people.
Oh, yeah.
Who are just extremely well off, who'd be like, this would be fun.
I reckon they would
just
like
turn
it.
up and I will act like I'm your uncle or whoever, whatever he said.
Yeah.
You know, like
Greg Rooster.
yeah.
Oh, the chicken's calling.
I mean, if I was a rich dude who owned a vineyard, a vineyard,
Yeah.
that's how far away this kid is
That's
from
what
it.
he says. Yeah, a vineyard. I love a vineyard.
With some winnow, is that what you guys call it? And I'd be up for it. I'd be like, yeah, mate, I can make this
You can
happen.
absolutely
for
do that.
About 3 nights.
Yeah, I think that's
you and I will
really
be family.
fun. Yeah, you and I will be family. We'll cut our hands open. We are blood brothers now. Now it's in your bloodstream, kid. Yeah, I think that's really fun because that's probably
You
the
want a
only way
heavy-bodied
forward.
red?
Yeah.
Here it comes.
Because the family aren't going to get over this very quickly, and her parents are not going to just go, "What, you lied about having a vineyard?"
Well, yeah, and if you got like
Get into our daughter's pants.
you did fly over there to Napa Valley, and then
Yeah.
you're traveling around
So
California, you'd
yeah.
be going, yeah, like I said, I would just find that.
Used to ride horses there.
I'm just hoping someone gets on board for me.
Oh, yeah, I hope
Belarus,
so
if
too.
you can, that
Yeah.
would be amazing.
Call in if you can. We'll wait. Now, at the end of that, we've had 4 beautiful confessions from 4 beautiful people. If you had to cast one of these as a major motion picture, which one springs out the most? You've got Gavin, who, of course, pretended that his family owns a winery. You've got Beth, who, of course, pretended that she was gluten intolerant. You've got Jessica with Winston. And you've got Darren, who for some reason called himself Clive, who was talking about owning Red Rooster.
I mean, as the listeners could feel from my reviews of each one.
Yes.
Unfortunately, I've neglected the ladies. Sorry about that. It wasn't a sexist
ladies.
point of view.
Wasn't.
No,
You just winked at me,
it
but
just
sure.
didn't. I did a Tony Abbott.
A real slow wink. Half asleep wink. Yeah.
And so it feels like the other two. I mean, it's a funny, wacky comedy, that last one, like a rom-com.
Oh, yeah,
He's
for sure.
lying, he's going to get the vineyard. Like,
Yeah,
I can
he's
imagine
going
a
up to
Ben
America.
Stiller-esque kind of
Oh, great.
situation.
Okay.
Meet the Fockers. He's fluffing his way through. It's not a bad pitch.
No, yeah, that's fun.
And like I said, that person, he's just a drunk millionaire who runs this vineyard and is so keen, but they keep getting caught up in he's committed to the character so much.
Yeah.
That's where the real fun's going to be.
Great. And that could be a Richard E. Grant.
Yeah, where they're
Yeah.
going, they're just too into this, where they're like,
Yeah.
I've got to keep up with this guy's insane
Yeah,
stories.
great. So Ben Stiller, Richard E. Grant is the guy who owns him. Who's the daughter? Who do you see? Whoopi Goldberg? Doing Whoopi?
Can't we just work it out? Yeah, I'm liking
Trying to
it.
find a vehicle for Whoopi.
I'm liking it.
Yeah,
mate,
pretty
it's
good.
great.
And the parents?
Yeah. Oh, well, now, I mean, Whoopi's, what, 60?
Yeah, Whoopi's 60.
Right.
Ted Danson, because they had an affair once. Whoopi
Did
and
they?
Ted Danson.
I
Yeah.
mean, it's. I mean, he'd have to be stepfather. You would think, like, we've found a small. I'm just saying, Whoopi does seem to be African American.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry
We'll
about
work
it?
out in the edit.
Oh, shit, okay.
In the edit. Don't even write it in. In the edit, work it out. Yeah, Whoopi Goldberg.
We're just throwing things around now.
Yeah. Whoopi Goldberg.
Okay,
Susan
yeah, the
Sarandon
mums.
and-
No, I mean, since the rules of actual like reality don't exist, Melissa Leong from MasterChef. It doesn't matter, mate.
Hey, hey, it does matter. This matters to me, Dave. I wasn't even recording this. So at the end of that, well, what do you think? Would you call it? Would you call it something like
Oh, God, yeah, this is
tastes
a good
like
question.
wet? Is that good? Tastes like
I mean,
wet.
tastes
Whoopi
like
Goldberg.
wet.
Tastes like wet.
I'm not sure. Full-bodied experience.
Full-bodied experience. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, got good legs.
Something
Whoopi
like
Goldberg
that.
got good legs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. I like that. I just wanted to find a. Oh, and Danny DeVito's the dad. We got it.
This
Easy.
thing sells itself.
Dave, how do people find you and every wonderful thing that you do?
When pitching ideas like this, Dave _Thorno
great.
on the socials.
Yeah.
So
Thornton, if you want to spell it out.
please. And so that will have all the details. I mean, stand-up clips every week, guys.
Yeah.
All the other little witticisms that I find in everyday life. And then that will have my touring schedule on, and you can come and workshop this further with me after the show.
Yeah.
Not during the show. It's fine.
Yep.
I don't mind talking to an audience, but this is too long-winded for us to really peel over in my hour show.
And follow the hashtag Whoopi Goldberg Wine Film, because it will be happening very soon, let me tell you that. Dave, thank you so much for joining me on the podcast.
It's always a pleasure.
Good night, Australia.